Hello, my name is Margaret Williamson, and I'm the CEO of the American designer brand PRSVR. This September, we turn 10 years old, and to celebrate, I'm counting down our top 10 products of all time, starting with the leather track pants. These leather track pants were actually from our inaugural 2012 collection that was comprised solely of leather products. But what makes these pants so special? I love to start with the actual story. I remember back in 2012 when my husband Brandon, who's the core designer of PRSVR, brought these to me. He had created a sample, he had me try them on. They looked great, but I remember going to him and saying, you know, honey, I just don't know if people are ready for these. But boy, was I wrong. Once we hit the market with these, they took off. We saw people like Tiana Taylor, Eve, Zendaya, Chris Brown, the list goes on and on and on of celebrities that began wearing these sweatpants. But are they just regular sweatpants? Let's talk about some of the details that make these extra special. And to start, we'll start at the top. I'd like first to point out an elastic waistband, right? We spent the last 2 years inside on our couches, and so it might be hard to transition into something that actually has a button. So we took that in consideration. So bringing these classics back, it's a perfect time for you to wear them no matter where you're going. You can feel that comfort that we've been feeling at home, but because they're made out of leather, you'll look appropriate no matter what the setting is. I'll just be honest, right? One of the biggest objections that I hear when it comes to these pants are people saying, Margaret, I just don't wear leather. And so I have to ask them, why is that the case? Most times we think about because it might not be breathable or won't be comfortable. But here's one thing I want to talk to you about the PRSVR leather. We actually use slaughter-free leather, which I can't necessarily say no animals were harmed in the making of these pants, but I can say no animal was intentionally slaughtered just for this pair of pants. The benefits of using slaughter-free leather is that it allows us to have aged hides. So we get the softness of lambskin. Like, oh, do I wish you guys could feel these through the screen. But you get that softness that we've come to love and know from genuine leather products. But instead of the flimsy, the easily tearing quality of lambskin, you get the durability of a cowhide. Feature that I want to point out are the zippered pockets, right? We love having pockets, right? I cannot stand a pair of sweatpants that doesn't have pockets, but the thing I can't stand even more is when I lose my debit cards because they fall out of those pockets. And so Brandon took that in consideration. We've got these great branded zippers. That's a PRSVR classic touch. We will always give you branded hardware, and just that hint of gold makes just that touch of luxury that we need. So you don't have to ever go heavy on your jewelry. These are just the flash that you need. You'll see them on both pockets here, and then we also have them at the bottom hem. So you can really convert your look to whatever makes sense to you. You can unzip and have that great flared look that is so on trend right now for 2022 and 2023. Or if you're like me and you're still kind of, you know, living in your skinnies, zip them down and have that nice tapered ankle that we're used to. So these are the luxury leather track pants from PRSVR. Many people ask, why the pink lining? And it dates back to even before the brand began. My husband Brandon used to wear this huge flamingo around his chest, and it was a way for him to be able to offer his elevator pitch, right? We know as entrepreneurs that we're always looking for just a conversation starter. And so instead of having to wear the giant flamingo around your neck, we feel like those conversations can start with, hey, I like those pants.